In the depths of a misty forest, where shadows danced with moonlight, lived a witch whose name was whispered with both fear and reverence. Her reputation preceded her like autumn leaves carried on a haunting wind. You see, she wasn't just any witch, she was the witch, the one whose magical prowess was legendary throughout the realm. Her cottage, nestled between ancient oaks, was always alive with the gentle bubbling of her cauldron. If you dared to peek through her windows, you'd see shelves lined with mysterious ingredients, crystallized dragon's breath from the northern mountains, moonflower petals collected only during lunar eclipses, and bottles of morning mist captured from the highest peaks. She took pride in her craft, measuring each ingredient with meticulous precision. Every spell was perfectly calculated, every potion precisely brewed. Her confidence bordered on arrogance, but who could blame her? After all, she had never failed in her magical endeavors. Until that one fateful evening. The air was thick with anticipation as she worked on her latest creation, a potion of insight, meant to reveal hidden truths. Everything was going according to plan until a simple mistake, a trembling hand. A pinch of hemlock root slipped between her fingers, falling into the cauldron like a stone into still water. Before she could react, the potion changed color, swirling with hues she had never seen before. But being the confident witch she was, she didn't hesitate. She lifted the goblet to her lips and drank. What happened next was something no spellbook could have prepared her for. The world around her shifted, and suddenly, she wasn't herself anymore. She was seeing through the eyes of others, the very people she had enchanted over the years. She felt the racing heart of a young mother whose child she had cursed for stealing apples from her garden. She experienced the trembling hands of an old farmer who begged for rain during a drought, only to be met with riddles and demands. She witnessed children crossing to the other side of the path when they saw her coming, their small faces twisted with fear. The vision lasted only moments, but it felt like an eternity. When she finally returned to herself, she was changed. The witch who had always seen her power as a crown now saw it for what it could be, a bridge. Days turned into weeks, and the forest began to whisper new stories. Stories of a witch who used her magic to heal rather than harm, to help rather than hinder. Her cottage, once avoided like plague-ridden grounds, became a sanctuary. People would come seeking remedies for their ailments, advice for their troubles, and sometimes just a kind word and a cup of herbal tea. She discovered that true magic wasn't in the grandeur of powerful spells or the complexity of ancient potions. It was in the simple acts of kindness, in the smile of